I now give the floor to the representative of Greece.
President, at the outset, let me thank the Deputy Special Coordinator Ramis Al-Akbarov for his comprehensive remarks. Today, I wish to highlight the following points. First, the adoption of Resolution 2803, which Greece firmly supported, marks an important milestone in our collective efforts to stop the catastrophe, giving international legitimacy to the bodies and structures that will oversee and coordinate the implementation of the 20-point peace plan, and hinting that sustainable peace is indeed attainable. The resolution also opens the path for reconstruction and development with the involvement of the World Bank and international donors, making it clear that constructive cooperation among all stakeholders is essential. We look forward to its implementation and additional modalities to be unfolded in the coming period. Second, Greece has been consistent in its calls for a ceasefire for the safe and unhindered delivery of humanitarian aid at scale, recognizing that more needs to be done, more humanitarian corridors must become operational, calling for the urgent lifting of all remaining restrictions. To this end, we support the operations of the UN and its agencies and partners in the Strip, and we welcome the ongoing WHO vaccination campaign and the fact that thousands of children under the age of 3 have already been vaccinated. A lot has to be done urgently. The upcoming and adverse weather conditions are adding urgency to the need for shelter, sanitation, and heating, especially for the most vulnerable Palestinians whose shelters remain at least inadequate. The role of UNRWA is indispensable, taking also into account the ICJ's most recent advisory opinion. Greece has consistently contributed and has recently increased its contribution as the agency advances along the implementation of the Kelowna recommendations. Third, the situation in the West Bank merits our focus. According to the UN reports, there has been a sharp rise in settler violence, especially in recent weeks, with devastating impact on olive harvesting communities, property destruction and displacement. OCHA has recorded the highest monthly toll of settler attacks in years. We condemn settlement expansion and settler violence, including against Christian communities, and we reiterate our call for the preservation of the status quo and of the holy sites in the old city of Jerusalem. Increased violence, displacement, and fragmentation of the West Bank undermine the foundations of the two-state solution and the prospect of the peace plan. Fourth, Greece reaffirms its steadfast support for a two-state solution. Security Council Resolution 2803 laid the foundation for a path toward Palestinian self-determination and statehood. The two-state solution, as reaffirmed by the international community during the conference co-chaired by France and the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and by the New York Declaration, lies at the end of our collective path. The peace plan, backed now by the Security Council resolution, creates a strong impetus toward an accelerated, comprehensive regional integration and the formation of a new inclusive regional security architecture, also through the expansion of the Abraham Accords. In conclusion, President, Greece remains hopeful. The recent ceasefire, although fragile, Security Council Resolution 2803 and diplomatic momentum offer a rare window for stabilization and renewed political engagement. In this context, it is imperative that an empowered and reformed Palestinian Authority should be in a position to exert effective control over Gaza and the West Bank. Greece alongside its partners, will do its utmost to support the reform process of the Palestinian Authority, for Hamas will have no role of any form in the day after. This Council must remain vigilant, united, and determined to sustain momentum towards a two-state solution, where Israelis and Palestinians can live side by side in peace and security. I thank you.
I thank the representative of Greece for the statement.